stars, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to create this beautiful neon half cut crease look. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. And as always, don't forget to shine bright because it's Slow Hollywood time. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I look super freaking weird. I don't even know why. Okay, first of all, I don't know why I put this headband with this sweater and then this eye look, but today I'm going to be showing you how I got this eye over on this side. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. So it's a very like super bright eye, not gonna lie, but I'm totally digging the eye. I feel like it looks so cool. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to go ahead and prime your eyelids, and I'm just going to use my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So any base primer will work for this. So I'm just going to add some of this to the lid and up to the brow bone. Okay, so for this look, we are going to be using a little bit of tape, and as always remember to add this to the back of your hand. That way it takes some of that stickiness away, and then we're going to add it to our eyelid. Okay, so for today's look, we are going to be using the Bright Lights palette. This is by Pinky Rose. It's such a beautiful bright palette, and I figured I want to do something like springish summer because I miss summer so much, and we're just right around the corner, so why not? So this is what it looks like. It's super pretty, super bright. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into this shade right here, the yellow shade. This is called Lit, and I'm going to go in with this Morphe brush right here. This is the M411. It's a really nice small blending brush. So I'm going to dig into Lit, and I'm basically going to put it way up here into the brow bone area. So I'm basically just building up the color up here. So I'm kind of working backwards. As you can see right here, it kind of have like green and then like the yellow. So now we're going to go ahead and dig into Smash, which is this lime green shade. And I'm going to use the same brush basically, and then right under that yellow, overlapping just a tiny bit, we're going to add the Smash. So you basically just want to build up the shade just so you have a nice prominent lime green shade. So something like that. And then I'm going to go into Punky, which is this beautiful teal shade. And I'm using the same brush, and we're going to add that right below the lime green. And then don't worry if it gets down to the lid area, because we're going to cut the crease and clean it up. So I'm basically just adding it right in here. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. So I'm basically going to add a little bit of my P. Louise base to the back of my hand, and that's what we're going to use to cut the crease. You can definitely use concealer. Just make sure that after you cut the crease with concealer, you're going to have to add some sort of a primer once again. That way the eyeshadow can stay on all day. So this is the P. Louise, and this is in the shade 0.5. So to cut the crease, I'm going to go ahead and use this tiny little brush right here. It's very tiny, very precise. And this is the Morphe E35 brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this halfway, not all the way. So I kind of like to start like here, kind of closer to the inner corner. And I like to just do small strokes as opposed to one big one, just to give me the most control. Okay, so now that you've cut the crease just halfway, we're gonna go ahead and dive into Glitz, which is this like metallic-y baby blue shade. It's very, very pretty. So I'm gonna just take and I'm just gonna add this to the crease. And we're basically just adding this wherever we cut the crease. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna go back into our 411 brush, and I'm gonna go back into the Smash, which is that lime green shade. Some of that and adding it right next to that baby blue shade, just to start that blending process. And then I'm gonna go into Clout, which is this blue right here. Same brush, and we're just gonna add this to the outside. Okay, so now for the liner part, we're gonna be using the NYX Vivid Brights cream color, which looks like this right here. And then this is just in the shade Blueprint. It's a very pretty like periwinkle blue. The only thing with these is that sometimes they do dry up a little bit, so I just added a little bit of my Fresh Solid oil. However, if you do decide to add some of the oil, I didn't realize that it's gonna stay wet, and then it kind of will transfer up here, which is kind of what happened to this eye. So you definitely want to set this after with some eyeshadow. So I'm just taking a brush. This is just the MAC 210 brush. It's a nice small liner brush, and we're just going to start to draw on the liner. By the way, because we do have the tape still in, it's going to be super easy. So basically, I'm just gonna start to paint it on. So I think that's pretty much as good as it's going to get. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set the liner before it transfers up here with a little bit of eyeshadow. So I'm basically just gonna use this Kylie Jenner, I think this one was the, which was this? Not that, is it the Eye of the Storm? Or Calm of, I think it's like Calm Before the Storm, something like that. But it's basically this little palette right here, and I'm basically just gonna use this very pretty baby blue shade. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but it's a very, very, very pastel baby blue. I'm gonna use that E35 brush, and we're just gonna set the liner in place. So for the waterline, as you can see, I have a little bit of teal in there. So we're going to be using this guy right here. This is the Jeffree Star Lip Liner in Breakfast at Tiffany's. And for the inner corner, we're going to be using this ColourPop eyeshadow. It's a really pretty Super Shock shadow, and this is in New Magic. It's like a very like glittery, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very like glittery, bluish tone, super, super pretty. So this is it right here. So I'm just taking the R42 brush. I already cleaned it off, and we're just gonna add a little bit of this to the inner corner. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I'll come back to show you what I do with the lower lash line and the lips. So for blush, we're gonna use this one by Tarte. This is the Party Blush. So I'm just gonna add this all over. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this brush right here. It's like a really good pointer brush, but it's kind of like bigger than the usual ones. This is the Morphe M578 brush. So I'm going to go ahead and smoke out the lower lash line. I'm going to use a little bit of Cloud, which is that really pretty periwinkle blue. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some of this lip color, which is that yellow, and we're going to smoke it right under the blue. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to be using this one by Kylie Cosmetics. Oh my god, her loose highlighters are so good. I mean, I only have one, but I was that impressed with it. So this one is in the color Wisteria. It's like a very pretty like lilac shade. So there it is. So it's a loose highlight as well. So it's so pretty. I don't even know if you guys can see, but it has like that lilac shade to it. So whatever's in the cap, I'm actually just gonna use that. So I'm gonna be taking my brush here. This is the JS4 brush, so cute. And I'm gonna actually spritz this a little bit with a little bit of Fix Plus. Okay. And then whatever's on here, we're just gonna grab it and apply it. So pretty. It's like very, very glittery, which I love. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of my Amazing highlight to the nose, just because I don't really want this part to be super like glittery, you know? But I still want to highlight my nose. So just adding a little bit, not too much. And for the lips, I'm going to use this one right here. This is by Morphe, and this one is called Virgin, and it's just a liquid lipstick. Okay, and then I'm going to use this gloss. It's also by Morphe, and it's in the shade Flowered Crown. Just like a nude shade. Then I'm just gonna set my face using the Morphe setting spray, which is my favorite ever. So I feel like this look is perfect for tonight, because today I'm actually going to go see Morgan Page. If you're not familiar with him, he's like an EDM artist or EDM DJ. So yeah, I'm super excited. So hello, like neon vibes, electric music, EDM. Yes. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video, because oh my god, I feel like I'm obsessed with the look. It's very pretty, very neon, very like summer, springtime, very appropriate because we're just around the corner. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below so you can be part of my Hollywood star family, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!